What is up, Guru Gang? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for clicking on to today's video. Today, you guys, I will be sharing with y'all some body care items as well as perfumes that I plan on using up over the next couple of months. So you guys actually were asking me to do a project use it up when I did my live beauty haul yesterday. So if you guys did not catch that, definitely check that out. I will link it up at the top. But I wanted to go ahead and get this up for y'all. If you guys did not know, I did just recently move. So if I seem a little tired, it's because I'm still unpacking. I also just left the gym and there's just a lot going on, girl. Take 2 seconds to make sure you are subscribed. If you are into anything hygiene related, beauty related, health and wellness, all that fun stuff I cover over here, girls. So, but without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. I'm trying to hurry up and film this before the sun goes down, but I'm also feeling the sunlight. I actually want to start with perfumes because I have a few perfumes in my collection that I really just want to go ahead and use up. A couple of them are perfumes that I just love, and while I absolutely would repurchase them, I need to go ahead and start putting a dent in my perfume collection as a whole. I do have a declutter video coming up as well with some perfumes that I am decluttering. At the rate that I get new fragrances in my collection, I want to also be equally moving some out after I have used them up, gotten to know them, and can move on to something new, you know? So with that being said, I do want to go ahead and use up this Valentino Donna Born in Roma. This is the original. I need to go ahead and finish up this little bottle. As you guys can see, it's more than halfway done, and honestly, this is a perfect year-round scent, but more specifically for the spring right now. It's the perfect sweet, sexy, feminine, fruity floral with that bourbon vanilla. I just love this one, and I need to go ahead and use this up. Also, you guys, y'all know I'll have everything linked in the description box below if you choose to shop any of my links. I greatly appreciate you because that does directly support my channel. The next perfume I want to use up is a Versace Eros Perfume. Now, this one I have spoken about pretty recently in a couple of layering videos. None of these perfumes are particularly on my perfume tray for the month of April and May, so I will link my perfume tray video if you are interested to see what I will be primarily wearing. Versace Eros Perfume is basically just a very juicy, kind of citrusy, fruity fragrance. And I wore this so much last summer. Like, honestly, you guys, I put this dent in here primarily last summer because I was working at a pool bar last summer and I really wanted a sweet, refreshing fragrance. And this literally smells like candy. It's the perfect summer scent to me, summer and spring. So yeah, I'm very excited to go ahead and try and finish this up because I love this fragrance. I would absolutely repurchase it, but like I said, I just want to make sure I am consistently making room for the new fragrances that I will add to my collection. So I know once I finish this, I won't really feel the need to repurchase it right away. Next fragrance I want to finish up is Dossier's Floral Marshmallow. This is a fragrance that is on my perfume tray for this month. So I think I mentioned that I wanted to go ahead and try to finish this up. Honestly, you guys, the only reason why it's been so hard to finish this is because this is definitely very strong. Like, this is a dupe for Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, and I definitely feel this is an amazing dupe. I almost prefer this over Love Don't Be Shy just because of the price point and the fact that it lasts just as long, if not longer. So this is just such a warm orange blossom marshmallow feminine sexy fragrance. It's light, but it's also sexy and seductive at the same time, and I just love this scent, y'all. It just smells amazing, and for this to only be $30-something, like, it's totally worth the money. I would absolutely repurchase this. But I do also have a couple other Love Don't Be Shy dupes in my collection, so I wanted to go ahead and finish this one up, but I would for sure repurchase it. If you guys can't see, I'm forgetting to hold it up so you guys can see, so yeah. That's about halfway done. Next perfume I want to finish, this is a little small perfume pen of Bath & Body Works Summer Melody. I think I got this during semi-annual sale last summer, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. But yeah, y'all, this is just a warm, like, sugary, juicy melon fragrance. This is just a perfect summer and spring scent. It's just warm, inviting. This layers so well with so many fragrances. I've more recently been wearing this with Paco Rabanne's Fame as well as Mugler's Alien Goddess, like all three together. It is such a bomb combo. I will link that combo video up at the top so you guys can get some layering ideas and things like that. I'm pretty sure I've done layering combinations with literally all these perfumes. So if you just watch my layering playlist, you will probably find all of these fragrances in there. So yeah, that is Bath & Body Works Summer Melody. I do have another one of these backed up, so I figure I can go ahead and finish this little pin. And the last two perfumes that I definitely want to finish up, these are from Gourmand Beauty. This came in a little travel trio, so I did finish the third fragrance that was in this set, so I will be talking about that whenever I do my next empties video. But these two scents are the Cherie Cerise, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, Cherie Cerise or something like that. So this primarily is like a cherry fragrance, and honestly, it kind of gives me a little bit of a cough syrupy vibe, so I really haven't worn it much. I think I may have only sprayed this one time. I'm interested to get to know this one a little bit more. Right now, I probably would not repurchase this. This is not something that knocks my socks off as soon as I smell it, so there's that. And then the second one is the Bon Bon Banane, which this is like it is said to be a banana fragrance, but honestly, you guys, I get more of like a powdery, woody coconut, and I really, really like this one. So I don't know. I'll see if this is something that I want to purchase the full-size bottle of when I finish it, but I do really like this one. I sprayed this on my arm earlier and I kept smelling it. So I'm not like a huge banana girl, so I'm very happy that it doesn't smell a whole lot like banana, but yeah, y'all, I really like this one. I think this one's going to be bomb for the spring and summer. Okay, girl. Let's move into my hygiene products. Like, I feel like I have a lot here, but this is really just stuff that I need to finish up that's either almost done or I want to use it up before it gets to the expiration date. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first thing, you guys, I want to finish up, this is by Philosophy. This is the Falling in Love Whipped Body Cream. Y'all, I got such a good deal on this. This tub normally goes for like $60 or something crazy on the Philosophy website. I got this from TJ Maxx on clearance for like $10. And I think the only reason why I was on clearance was someone had pulled off the like plastic part, but it was literally full unused. So I definitely scooped it up, and this is super, super moisturizing, you guys. So I will try to find a link for it, but honestly, I would definitely say just try and look for it in your local TJ Maxx or Marshalls, because I definitely would not pay $60-some for this, as moisturizing as it is. And this is definitely kind of like a powdery, soft, like almost baby powder smell. And it's got like a little bit of a vanillic undertone to it. So I really like this. I think I've been wearing this primarily to bed as like my nighttime moisturizer, because it's really rich and moisturizing, but it's also just got that whipped fluffy texture. So definitely want to try my best to finish this up. I probably will, honestly, because like I said, I've been using this every night for bed. So yeah. Next, body butter type of item. This I will not be able to link, but I can link some of their more recent fragrances that they've come out with. But this is the beloved Strawberry and Brown Sugar. This is the vegan body cream. And as you guys can see, I have put a nice little chunk in here. So I want to go ahead and finish this up. This smells very much like strawberry pound cake from Bath & Body Works. It just is heavier on the strawberry. It almost kind of has like a strawberry candy, strawberry jelly type of smell. It kind of smells like a super sweet artificial strawberry and brown sugar, basically, but I really, really love it. So definitely want to go ahead and use this up and get some wear out of it, because I'm pretty sure I got this last summer or last spring, something like that. So yeah, very much enjoy this. I have already used up the body polish of this, which I wasn't really a fan of the texture of it, but I do really, really enjoy the smell. Okay, let's move on to some Bath & Body Works body creams that I need to use up. So this is Peach Prosecco Macaron. I have like at least one backup of this body cream, so I figure I need to go ahead and use up at least one. This is definitely a very sweet, peachy, like biscuity cookie smell. I get more of the peach than anything, but it's kind of like a sweet, fresh peach. Like, it's not too much of an artificial sweetness, and it smells amazing. So I just love this with so many of my combos, and this was very much a go-to for me last summer. So I'm excited to get some wear out of this and go ahead and hopefully use it up. Next one, I heavily debated decluttering because it did have kind of like that liquidy sound, but honestly, this was from 2021, so not past the expiration date. I think I would probably have like at least a good year left to use this, but I want to just go ahead and use it up because, as you guys can see, it's about halfway full as well. This is the Hope Winter Peach Marshmallow, which is very similar in scent to Peach Prosecco Macaron, but I feel like this definitely has more of an artificial marshmallowy fluffy kind of vibe, and this one is definitely a lot sweeter. Like, I always like to say that this scent smells like a peach version of Dolce & Gabbana's Perfume. Like, it's just a very sugary sweet peach with this kind of fluffy marshmallowy vanilla vibe. So I can definitely go ahead and get some use out of this. I really don't know why they call this winter peach marshmallow, honestly, because it definitely gives me spring and summer vibes, but y'all know y'all can wear stuff whenever y'all want. Okay, y'all, the next two creams I need to use up because they are from 2020, which is 2023, so these really need to be out of here by the end of this year. But these are two Dahlia body creams. I actually think I got these from this past semi-annual sale. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I just recently picked them up, but judging from the packaging date, I want to go ahead and try my best to use them up. One of them is halfway used. This one is completely full. I highly considered decluttering one, but I was like, I'm gonna try and use up one at least, and I'll see what I do with this one. So this is Dahlia. If you guys did not know, this is heavily said to be a dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, but this very much is closer in scent to Coach Dream Sunset, in my opinion. It has kind of more of like a powdery pear type of smell. So yeah, that is why I was like, let me go ahead and try to use this up, girl, because this is from like an older Bath & Body Works collection. Next body cream I want to try and use up, this is Fairy Tale. Y'all know this is a dupe for YSL Libre Intense, and I just love this scent. It smells bomb. Honestly, some days when I wear this body cream, I don't even need the fine fragrance mist or like the lotion. Like, I really don't even need to layer this. That's how strong the body cream is for me. So this is about halfway used, and this was manufactured in 2021. So again, still very much within the time frame that I should use this, but since it's halfway used, once I open a product, I do try to put a little bit more attention and emphasis on finishing it up. So that is why I added this to the rotation. I absolutely love this scent, and I think I might have one backup body cream of this. This next one is Pumpkin Cupcake. This is a fall favorite. This is from a previous year's packaging. So definitely want to go ahead and use this up. I have not opened this yet. So it was made in 2021. So I'm still like within the expiration period, but I just want to go ahead and try to start using it so it can be done by the end of this year. But this is very much a very sweet, like buttercream icing type of scent. It kind of has a little bit of that spicy, like pumpkin vibe to it. Gourmand with a little bit of cinnamon spiciness, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is definitely a fave, and you can absolutely use this for a bunch of layering combos for any type of like gourmand scent. Last one that I'm going to be adding that is a body cream. This is the Whipped Rose Latte, which this is from a previous year's packaging. And I decided to go ahead and add this because I kind of forgot that I got a body cream of the Whipped Rose and Vanilla this past SAS, which is pretty much almost identical to this, except that one has a little bit more of like a chocolatey cocoa kind of note. So I was like, let me go ahead and use this one up because this one is, again, another one from 2021. And I really just want to cycle out everything that wasn't created like within the last year or two. So while this has not expired at all, it's still very much in good condition. It still smells amazing. I just want to go ahead and use this up, and I'm probably going to be wearing this a lot with my Zara Rose Gourmand, as well as a couple of other new rose fragrances in my collection. So yeah, girl, that is it for the body creams. Then I have 3 more moisturizers, y'all. So these are just body lotions, which honestly, I really considered decluttering them. I may still declutter them, I don't know, but I just have not been wearing my Bath & Body Works lotions like that. So that's the only reason why I didn't know what I wanted to do with them. But these 2 scents I really do like, so I am going to attempt to use them up. I would just put them in my gym bag and try to use them up that way. But the first one is the Coastal Capri Citrus. This is definitely one of my faves. I talked about this in a few of my last couple of videos, and I just want to go ahead and use these 2 up because they are from an older collection. Now, the lotions do last a little bit longer than the creams, but again, if you guys have sensitive skin like me, you kind of do have to use them up within that expiration period. So this is just a very creamy, coconutty, like citrusy type of scent. It's very similar in scent to things like Bright Lemon Snowdrop, Ice Lemon Pound Cake, those kind of like gourmand lemon fragrances, but This one just has a little bit more of a powdery freshness to it from that coconut. Go ahead and try to use both of these up, at least the one that's already open. Last moisturizer, this is gonna be the Whipped Vanilla Chiffon. I think I got this from an outlet like this past SAS or the SAS before, but this is just a little bit older as well, so I want to go ahead and use it up. Now, with this being called Whipped Vanilla Chiffon, honestly, it smells more like a peach fragrance to me. Like, the notes in here are wild vanilla bean, sponge sugar, and white peach blossom, and I definitely get more of a creamy peach vanilla. Like, this is definitely kind of somewhere in the middle of peach prosecco, macaron, and winter peach marshmallow, where it's like, it's creamy, it's fluffy, it's light, but you're still getting kind of a juicy peach floral vibe in there. So this just smells really, really good, y'all, and I want to go ahead and use this up. I do also have a shower gel of this, but it's still in the shrink wrap, so I don't really feel like I need to use that up right away. Okay, y'all, now we're going to move on to a few shower gels and body washes that I want to go ahead and use up. So there are a few that I am currently using in my shower right now, so I really didn't want to include those in the project use it up, but these are just some that I really do need to cycle out. So the first one is going to be Wrapped in Vanilla. Honestly, I really could have finished this a while ago because I was going in with it, but I've been using it a lot more this month, and y'all, the shower gel, I really wish I got more of because I feel like this was the best version of Wrapped in Vanilla, like better than the body mist, better than the body cream. It just smells like such a warm confectioner's sugar, like powdered sugar, vanilla type of scent. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna use this up this month probably because I finished it maybe about halfway through. So yeah, I cannot wait to go ahead and get this out of the collection. I'm gonna be a little sad because I do not have a backup of this, but oh well, girl, we are not trying to hold on to stuff just because we don't have a backup. We need to go ahead and use it up and move on to what's next. The next one, this is Christmas Cookie by Philosophy. Now, you would think I would have used this up the past holiday season, but I did not. Scent that I usually always purchase every year from them. I didn't get around to purchasing a more recent one just because I already had this one that I did not finish. So this just smells kind of like a doughy, like cookie dough type of smell, and I really, really love this for my gourmand shower routines. So I'm going to try my hardest to finish this up. These Philosophy body washes last forever, but I think I'm going to try to use it a lot more in like bubble baths and things like that, because that is another way to use up your shower gels if you are really, really trying to get through them. So yeah, I really, really love this scent. I don't know why I didn't finish it, honestly. I think I just got a whole bunch of scents at one time and I just did not get around to it. So I will be adding this to the rotation. And the last two body washes that I will be adding into my project Use It Up, I have Dahlia, which I already spoke about this scent earlier. I have the body creams in the rotation, so I do want to use up this moisturizing body wash. I have not really been using my Bath & Body Works moisturizing body washes for some reason. I'm not sure why. So I figured this would be a great scent to go ahead and add in when I'm doing some combos with Dahlia. And then this is the Sweet Almond and Honey. Now this one I definitely need to use up because even though I have not opened it, this is from 2019, so I heavily consider decluttering this. I might even still declutter it, honestly, but I'm going to use it at least once in the shower and see how it does. And if it still has that same sweet almondy honey type of fragrance and it doesn't irritate my skin, then I will definitely go ahead and try to use this up because I can go through these pretty fast as opposed to the shower gels for whatever reason. Everything else is going to be fine fragrance mist. So let's go ahead and start with two from Victoria's Secret. Honestly, you guys, I don't have a whole lot of like really old Victoria's Secret products. I only have a couple that I really feel like I need to use up, starting with this Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla Frosted. This is basically a very minty version of Bare Vanilla. Like think of like a spearmint vanilla type of gum. That's kind of how this smells. And I know that sounds weird, but this still smells really, really good. And this is actually bomb after a workout or when you want to feel kind of like a sweet refreshing, like think kind of like Twisted Peppermint vibes, but not heavy on the peppermint. It's still very much a sweet brown sugary vanilla. So I want to try to put more of a dent in here. I did keep this in my car at one point and I was like spritzing it in my car and it just made my car smell kind of like minty sweet. So I might still do that again because I did really enjoy this as a car spray. So we will see. Hopefully I can finish this up because I've had this forever, and yeah, she just needs to go. And the next one, this is another older Victoria's Secret collection. This is Velvet Petals. I do not remember what the name of this collection was, but it was basically like a gourmand collection with like Midnight Ivy. I can't think of the other scents, but Midnight Ivy and Velvet Petals were the only ones that I picked up. And this is basically a like more woody gourmand version of Velvet Petals. It's honestly not like a huge difference to me. It's basically just a slightly more elevated perfumey smelling version of Velvet Petals. I definitely smell like some type of like sandalwood or something in here. But it smells really, really good, and it barely has a dent in it, as you guys could see. I use Velvet Petals a lot, and I'm just like, I might as well just use this since it's a little bit older. So yeah. Moving on to some from Bath & Body Works is Gingham Gorgeous. I have talked about this in a few videos, a few layering videos, as well as like my spring fine fragrance mist picks. And honestly, this little mini, I can definitely go ahead and finish because it is halfway through. And that is why I have been liking getting the minis lately, because I can just finish them so much faster. But this is definitely a very sweet, floral, beautiful spring fragrance. This heavily reminds me of scents like Chloe, like the original EDP. This also reminds me heavily of Wonderland Peony by Floral Street. So if you like scents like that, those juicy, fruity florals that just have this beautiful feminine essence to them, definitely check this out. I would for sure get a full size of it, but I really just don't need it. So once I finish this up, I will be one and done, and I will move on to what's next. And then I spoke about Fairy Tale earlier, but I did want to go ahead and throw in a fine fragrance mist as well, since I'm trying to finish up the creams. This fine fragrance mist is, I would say, maybe about 70% done. So I can definitely go ahead and finish this up as well. Since I have the shower gel in my Project Use It Up of Wrapped in Vanilla, I do want to go ahead and finish this fine fragrance mist. I pretty much came completely around to this scent, you guys. Like when I first got it, I wasn't really sure how I felt about it, but as I've had it longer, it has just smelled better and better every time I wore it. And this fine fragrance mist is, again, 60 to 70% done. So I want to go ahead and try to finish this up. It just smells so good, y'all. I literally can layer this with like anything, and it just smells amazing. And then followed by another fave of mine, which is Balm for this time of year, because it just has the perfect amount of this fluffy strawberry with a little bit of citrus. But this is Strawberry Snowflakes, and I was trying to like, I don't know what I was trying to do. I think I was trying to see how far down I had left of this, and I like scraped the side of it a little bit, but you guys can kind of see this is basically about halfway done. So I can definitely finish this up as well. I'm just really going to be doing a whole bunch of combos with 2 and 3 fine fragrance mists. Y'all know I do that anyway. So yeah, hopefully I can go ahead and finish this and Wrapped in Vanilla up. These are newer to my collection, but I've just been layering them with so many things that I've just put huge dents in both of them. And luckily I have backups of each, so I'm not really going to be missing out once I empty it. And I also have this lemon pomegranate cream I'm adding in. I absolutely love this scent, but I've just had it for so long. I need to go ahead and empty it because I have already decluttered all of the body creams. I've decluttered all of my shower gels and my lotions of this scent. So at this point, this is all I have left. And I think I still have one backup of this particular fine fragrance mist, so I can go ahead and use this up, girl. But this goes bomb with Versace Eros Perfume, so I will probably be wearing the two together so that I can go ahead and try to cycle this out of my collection. This was definitely one of my faves, like every spring and summer. I just absolutely love this, but it's time for her to go. Again, with the Sweet Almond and Honey, this is honestly like 70-75% done, so I can absolutely finish this up as well. This is another really great layering scent when you want to add a subtle sweetness. The thing that I love about most of these fine fragrance mists, you guys, is none of them are like super loud or super heavy. Like they're just perfect amounts of sweetness for this time of year. So that's definitely how I feel about this. This goes bomb with Jimmy Choo Illicit, which I wanted to add into this Project Use It Up, but I still have maybe 60 to 70% left of that perfume. So I don't feel like I could finish it up right away, but I might add it to a future Project Use It Up. So I do like to wear that with this quite a lot. If you guys did not see my Bath & Body Works dupes video, where I basically talked about fine fragrance mists that paired well with certain perfumes or that were dupes of certain perfumes, definitely check that video out. I will link it up at the top. I do also have a part 2 coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. The last miss in my project Use It Up, you guys, is this Vanilla Bean. Now, this is pretty much almost a spot on dupe to Beach Night Summer Marshmallow if you were a fan of that scent and you got your hands on this scent. They're pretty much almost identical. I would just say this one does not have kind of like that salty beachy vibe that is in Beach Nights. This is mainly just that sweet, creamy, like dense vanilla type of scent, and it just smells bomb. It literally still smells strong even though I've had this for a really long time. So I do want to try to put a bigger dent in here and eventually finish it up, hopefully in the next couple of months. Definitely gives me more of like a nighttime going out kind of vibe, but either way, you guys, it's just a yummy, delicious gourmand fragrance that I can absolutely see myself wearing with a lot of different layering combos and things like that. All right, you guys, that is it for my project Use It Up for spring. Hopefully I can update you guys in like the next month or so to let you guys know where I am at with all of these items. But if you guys enjoyed this and you guys want me to do more project Use It Ups on my channel, y'all definitely let me know in the comments below. Since I will not be doing a whole bunch of Bath & Body Works hauls in the next few months, I thought these would be fun to go ahead and incorporate in with my empties and my favorites videos. And I do still have a declutter video coming your way. So thank you guys so much for your patience as I am still transitioning and unpacking. And I've just been a little tired, out of the loop, but hopefully I will be back to a more consistent posting schedule next week. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.